Good Friday morning, everybody. It is February 4, 2022 already. Did you notice the other day was 2222? Isn't that a cool date? People should get married on that day. Or have an anniversary on that day. We got married on 2/1. We should have gotten married on 2/2. Who knew? Okay, let's see. This is from the New Living Translation, and I'm still in Proverbs. You know, I'm thinking that nobody anywhere on the planet should be allowed to get married until they've got a copy of Proverbs. And they have to read it all and learn it all before they're allowed to get married, and especially before they're allowed to have children. I think that would change the world. Okay, so did you know that God hates things? What do you hear your whole life in Sunday school when you're growing up all the time? God is love, God is love. God can never hate anybody because God is love, God is love. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it's right here in Proverbs 6, 7 things that God hates. And I think we need to know what those 7 things are. So, we're going to start Proverbs 6, verse 12 through 19. What are worthless and wicked people like? They are constant liars, signaling their deceit with a wink of the eye, a nudge of the foot, or the wiggle of fingers. Their perverted hearts plot evil, and they constantly stir up trouble. But they will be destroyed suddenly, broken in an instant, beyond all hope of healing. There's a lot of wicked people right now that I'd sure like to see them broken in an instant. And right now wouldn't be soon enough for me. There are 6 things that the Lord hates. No, 7 things he detests. And this is Solomon. This is Solomon, who for a while was the wisest man in the world. He didn't stay that way. He died at the end of his life a very ignorant man, worshiping idols of women that he only had, what, 1,000 wives, and he's always having to find more. But anyway, that's a different subject. There are 6 things the Lord hates. No, 7. 7 things he detests. So the Lord can hate and he can detest. So don't feel so bad when there's things about you, things that you hate, things that you detest, things that you can't stand, because that's just part of being like God, isn't it? Okay, here they are. I'm not sure what this means. Haughty eyes. Y'all tell me, what does haughty mean? Haughty eyes. Proud eyes? Smart alecky eyes? Shifty eyes? I don't know. Haughty eyes. God hates that. A lying tongue. Hands that kill the innocent. Right next to that, in bold red letters, should be abortion. A heart that plots evil. Feet that race to do wrong. A false witness who pours out lies. And last but not least, a person who sows discord in a family. Families. Oh, families, families, families. How many are left where there's a mommy and a daddy and their own children in one home being raised from birth till when they grow up and leave home? How many homes are like that anymore? I don't think very many, my friends. Even Jerry and I have both been divorced. It's a terrible thing that families have been so destroyed. The family unit, the Christian family unit. How beautiful our nation would be. Joy, quit shaking that paper all over the place. What a change there would be in not only America, but all the world. You know, I think some families really are. I've had a lot of Hispanic employees work for me, and they were very respectful of their parents and their grandparents. And I always admired that about them. They were very respectful, and there's probably, 6 to 12 kids in their family. Had so many children, and I respected that too. But boy, they really did love their parents and their grandparents and respected and honored them. So we need to get that back. Let's get the family unit back. Gathered around the kitchen table, which I call the home altar, where the mommy and the daddy train the children by the Bible. There's tons and tons of information there. You can't possibly miss it. And then they will know all of those things are wrong, and on the other hand, they'll know all of the things that are right, and how to grow up being wise and safe and healthy and happy. And that's what we all want for our kids. So, gonna let you go. See, my heart's behind me. Today is the day that the backing is supposed to come. So, I'm gonna get this on the long arm, and as soon as the UPS gets here, it might have already been here. I don't know. It's very, very snowy outside, so I don't know. I think UPS drives in it anyway. But I want to get this quilted and hang it up because it's not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Joy isn't Thanksgiving. It's Valentine's Day. Right around the corner. So, I really like this. Yes, it's simple. Somebody said to me, "Did you really need a pattern for that, Joy?" Of course not. You can cut out a heart and slap it on a piece of fabric. But to get the heart the exact right size, so it's 7 inches across and 7 inches down and fits perfectly in the center of a 10-inch square, why should I go to the trouble figuring that out when somebody already did? Plus, I adore Edita Sitar. And I am happy to help her stay prosperous in her business because I love her so much. And I don't mind paying $12 for a pattern that just makes it so I can just take her heart and go. And take her fabrics and go. These are all, I think there's a couple. This was from my stash. And the one that I put on my lounge gown was from my stash. This one right here is from my stash. But most all of them, all the backs and all the hearts are Edita Sitar's collections. And she has the most beautiful fabric. Oh my goodness. Okay, you don't care about that. This is a devotion channel. Gonna let you go. I kind of have made a new rule. I'm sure you all won't mind. But I have decided to take Saturday off. Saturdays, no videos, no computer, no anything. Just Saturday. Washing and cleaning and playing and sewing and quilting and walking outside and sweeping out the garage and going over and playing with Jerry in the barn, just whatever. I just want one day when it's just me and Jerry. And I don't have anything else that I need to do because, you know, Jerry has Sundays, so that actually gives me 2 days off, except I have to edit his. But that's okay. Jerry never makes any mistakes. You know, with me, I have to delete all the coughs, all the sneezes, all the boo-boos. I don't think I did too bad today. All right, dear ones, I love you all so much. I'll be back Monday.